right after we pretty well discovered what the range of the Tesla Cybertruck is, the standard range, not the long range model, we also learned that you can't buy one anymore. I mean, you can't order one anymore. So if you're hoping to order one, a few people have emailed me saying, I wanted to make a reservation and I can't. Well, you can't, as in reservations are now no longer being taken by Tesla. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Cybertruck is being about to be revealed in all of its glory. We've all seen it anyway. I mean, I don't think there's a single part of the car we haven't seen, except for I haven't seen inside those sail panels in the back. There's a few little nooks and crannies, but I think Tesla does have a few secrets up its sleeve based on some recent images and patent things that have been disclosed. We also recently learned that the battery pack is meant to be about 123 kilowatt hours in size. Don't know if that's definitely true, but that's been shared by a Tesla employee. Range, according to Marques Brownlee, YouTuber, of course, appears as though range is around 290 to 300 miles. That's for the standard range Cybertruck. The long range version, I'm going to guess that'll get closer to Tesla's 500 miles, but I don't think it'll be quite 500 miles. Maybe when the energy density of Tesla's 4680 cells improves, we might see it then. But who knows? It could be. However, my point here for this video is reservations are no longer being taken. This does actually make sense. It's a little bit like what Ford did with the F-150 Lightning, except that most people cancelled their F-150 Lightning orders because Ford raised prices 5 times. So I guess Tesla will have quite a few cancellations, but the difference was there. Ford F-150 Lightnings, Ford said they had just over 200,000 reservations, but Tesla apparently, according to the Cybertruck tracker, I've seen the Google spreadsheet, I'm sure many of you have, has nearly, well, possibly just over 2 million reservations. Now, I don't think everyone who reserved one intends on following through with purchasing, but maybe they do, maybe they don't. Now, I actually agreed to swap my reservation with another YouTuber, and I've been having second thoughts. Now, I'm going to contact him and have a talk to him about this, but I've been thinking about maybe going through with it, possibly putting it on a ship, sending it here to Australia, and then paying a company to change it from left-hand drive to right-hand drive. It's a massive job. I'm going to guess it's going to be really hard to find someone who's even willing to do this job. Just an idea that came to my head. But, of course, my current situation doesn't really allow me to buy the Cybertruck because of everything's been going on with, you know what's been going on here if you've been watching the channel. If you don't, well, yeah, Shanna's gotten stage 4 cancer. So, yeah, a lot of our time and effort and stuff and funds have gone into, and in fact, a lot of people on the channel have helped us to pay for some of the treatment. So that's part of the reason why I'm not sure if I'll go through with that order or not, but we'll see when the time comes. Anyway, prior to removing the option to reserve a Cybertruck, Tesla briefly updated the page to show a $250 reservation fee, which was higher than the previous reservation fee. It was always at about $100 US for a few years, I think since 2018. But then Tesla changed it to $250, and then they just simply canceled the option. You can't reserve them anymore. Now, according to the crowdsourced info that I referenced in a video, which subsequently was copied by a lot of different media outlets, Tesla apparently did hit 2 million orders in around about September this year. So I'm going to guess there hasn't really been many orders since then. I've seen a few people on the Cybertruck forums order a couple more, but I don't think it'll be too many. So it's around 2 million pre-orders. If those numbers on that spreadsheet are correct, they may not be. But either way, Tesla most certainly has well over 1 million pre-orders. So that's more pre-orders for any vehicle than we've ever known of in the history of mankind. Unless, I don't know, there's some ancient civilization that we don't know about. So getting back to the range. Well, range of the Cybertruck, apparently the battery pack size is 123 kilowatt hours. That's said to give the vehicle around possibly 300 miles, 290 to 300 miles of range. We know this because when Marques Brownlee took a photo, it showed the range calculation thing was at about, I think it was at about 85 to 90%, and it said it had a remainder of 265 miles to go. So it does seem likely that it's got about 300 miles of range, and that comes from the 123 kilowatt hour battery pack. 4680 battery cells said to have about 10% more energy density than the previous cells. Plus, we'd also know the automatic frunk opening, which is kind of cool as well. You, in fact, do have some digital controls on the screen to open the frunk, and that frunk doesn't just pop up with a mechanism. It pops up, it actually comes up electronically. So it has an electronic mechanism to open and, of course, to close. So if it's still open when you go to drive off, you can just press the button and it will electrically close. Anyway, we're getting very close to the delivery. It's only a few hours before Tesla actually reveals more details, more specs, prices, etc. I've heard rumors of $60,000 for the base model and $80,000 for the tri-motor. I don't believe that's true. I think it's more likely the base model will be around $70,000 and the tri-motor could be $90,000. That's my prediction, 70 and 90. Let's wait and see. What are yours? Let me know what you think on that. Thanks for watching.